I'm going to take you through some exercises for cording. They'll be much more comfortable if you're warmed up, especially if the weather is cold. So even if it's just some brisk walking up and down your corridor, just generally to get warm. Okay. Before you go into stretches, I like to work through that range of motion first. It makes it more comfortable. So the first one we'll do is a shoulder flexion. So you could do between 3 and 5 just to get yourself warmed up. And then when you get to that top of that range where you feel that stretch, holding for 5 seconds, trying to take some nice deep breaths. And you could do, between 3 and 5 of those. Okay, next one is elbows together and elbows out. This is a very important one. If you're going into radiation, that is the position of radiation. So again, you might do between 3 and 5, just moving through that first, and then when you get to the end of whatever your range is, holding that there for 5 seconds, taking some nice deep breaths. And again, you could do 3 to 5 of those. You could advance both of those exercises by adding a twist of your spine. So going back to that first one, if you're up there, and this is the side with the cording, stretching away from there. Again, you might start with, 3 to 5, moving through that range first, and then holding that stretch for the 5 seconds, taking deep breaths. You can repeat the same with this one. So getting to that range, and again, doing that trunk twist. So again, you do a few moving through range, and then the last one is holding that stretch. Again, trying that deep breathing. All of these, a stretch feeling is okay. It should not be painful. One of my favorites is around the world. So lying on your side, this arm at the top is the one with cording. So I want to push, stretch up there, and then round the world. 3 to 5 of those is good. Again, it shouldn't be painful. Do it within a comfortable range. If you're struggling with range in this direction, or even straight above your head, and finding those other stretches uncomfortable, one thing you can do is some yoga type movements. So as if you're trying to move into that child's pose, it just sometimes can be more comfortable. So again, you'd start with doing a few active where you're moving through that range, and then you get to that stretch position and hold that for that 5 seconds. You can also put your arm out to the side and diagonally move your bottom in the opposite direction. Do a few and then hold there for that 5 seconds.